Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. P, and I'm going to read this book called The Day You Begin. This is one of our newer books, and I am not sure what it's about, so we're going to find out. And it is in the Easy Books, Easy Fiction, and it's written by Jacqueline Woodson, illustrated, that's the pictures, by Rafael Lopez. The Day You Begin. And so we open it, and it's a nice little... And here's our title page. The Day You Begin by Jacqueline Woodson. And there's our dedication page, and it says, for Sia, Nell, and Josie, to Santiago, Moon Whisperer. That's just kind of a personal thing. We don't really know what that is about. Look, she's measuring herself. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you. Maybe it will be your skin, or your clothes, or your hair, or the curl of your hair. There will be times when no one understands the way the words curl from your mouth. The beautiful language of the country you left behind. My name is Rigoberto. We just moved here from Venezuela. And because they don't understand, the classroom will fill with laughter until the teacher quiets everybody down. So this boy's coming from a different country. Rigoberto, from Venezuela, your teacher says so soft and beautifully that your name and homeland sound like flowers blooming the first bright notes. There will be times when the words don't come. Your own voice, once huge, is now smaller when the teacher says, "What did you do last summer?" Tell the class your story. We went to France, Shayla says. These shells came from a beach in Maine. A boy named Jonathan holds out a jar filled with tiny shells so fragile they look like they'll turn to dust in your own untraveled hands. My whole family went to India, Spain, South Carolina. Each souvenir a small triumph of a journey. Their travels are going on and on. And as you stand in front of that room, you can only remember how the heat waved as it lifted off the curb, and your days spent at home, caring for your little sister, who made you laugh out loud and hugged you hard at nap time. You can only remember the books you kept on reading long after she had fallen asleep. And in that room, where no one else is quite like you, you'll look down at your own empty hands and wonder, what good is this when other students are flying and sailing and going somewhere? And here's all the kids, and they're just kind of looking at her because, she's new. She's new to school. There will be times when the lunch your mother packed for you is too strange or unfamiliar for others to love you as you do. The lunch is too strange for them to love, not you. When even your own friend Nadia will wrinkle her nose and say, "What's in there anyway?" And you'll wonder how she doesn't see the rice beneath the meat in the kimchi. And you'll wonder why she doesn't remember that rice is the most popular food in the world. Look at her friend, and she's kind of looking at it like, oh, that's weird. I've got a sandwich. But we don't all eat sandwiches. Sometimes we eat very different things, huh? There will be times when the climbing bars are too high and the run is too fast and far and the game isn't even one you can play. I don't want him on our team. You can watch. Maybe you can have a turn later. Sometimes kids can be kind of mean. So he's just watching. And the other kids are playing on the monkey bars. And then there will be times when the world feels like a place that you're standing all the way outside of. You think he's feeling kind of lonely? I think maybe so. And all that stands beside you is your own brave self, steady as steel and ready even though you don't yet know what you're ready for. Look at, he's standing there and he's looking at his reflection, but look at the boy in his reflection. He's smiling and opening his book. And there will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you until the day you begin. Until the day you begin to share your stories. My name is Angelina, and I spent my whole summer with my little sister, you tell the class, your voice stronger than it was a minute ago, reading books and telling stories, and even though we were right on our block, it was like we got to go everywhere. Look at, she's changed her whole attitude, and she's thinking about, wow, I did read to my little sister all summer, and we did go everywhere. We read books about whales and castles and flying and birds. Your name is like my sister's, says Rigoberto. Her name is Angelina too. And all at once, in the room where no one else is quite like you, the world opens itself up a little wider to make some space just for you. This is the day you begin to find the places inside your laughter and your lunches, your books, your travel, and your stories, where every new friend has something a little like you and something else so fabulously not like you at all. Are you guys loving these pictures? They're beautiful. And look, she's making friends on the day she begins. And now she is very happy where she lives now because she has made some friends just because she has shared. And there she is. Say bye, Angelina. That was a lovely book. When you come back to school, somebody can check it out. Tell your teacher. Bye.